Hello, my name is Katie and today in this video I'm going to tell you what I do to take commissions. I have been taking commissions for 8 years since my art business began, and so I'm going to go through what information I take from a client when I'm booking in a commission. Commissions are a really great way for artists to make guaranteed income. A lot of the things that we create as artists are investments. We are putting in a lot of effort at the beginning, hoping that one day we will reap the rewards when someone buys it. But a commission is the other way around. Someone is literally asking you to create something and they will give you money if you do it. So it's a really good way to feel secure, especially if you have a rent to pay or a mortgage or other responsibilities. You can sort of predict how much money you can make in a month, and it's just a really reassuring way to work sometimes. So let me walk you through what information I take to make sure that I've got everything I need, and then I can say, leave it with me. I'll do the magic for you. So when you take a commission from a phone call or an email or whatever, it's really vital that you get all the information in one place so you're organised, especially if you're going to come back to it like a few months down the line. You're not going to remember all of that stuff in your head. So get it into one place. You can use a notepad, you can use a spreadsheet on a laptop, or you can download the PDF below, which I've created for you for free. It's completely free. It's a commission tracker which has got all of the information that I'm going to go through today, and you can print that off and use that, and I think it's quite a nice little format for you, so you're welcome. So the first thing that you want to write down is obviously the name of the person. So write their name down, and next to that we've got how they contacted you. So this is really useful for me because sometimes people call me and then text me, some people email me and then call me, some people will Instagram message me, and that's the only communication that we have. So write down their phone number or their email address or their Instagram handle or whatever it is, just so that you can easily find that conversation again. So the next section is the description of the commission. So this is a really important bit where you write down all the information that they've given you that they want in the commission. So you want to include the size of the piece, the subject, any special requests that they've had, if there's a significant event that this is for, like a wife's birthday or something, and if they want it framed or not. So for example, I might write Labrador Bailey A3 portrait charcoal for wife's birthday in September, awaiting photos, ask in June. You might also write that you've taken a deposit. It's totally up to you. Any information that you think is useful, pop it in there, and then you're not going to forget it. You're not going to keep it in your head because your brain is just going to get filled up with all this stuff that you need to remember. Just write it down. The next column is deadline. If they have a specific date that they need it by, for example, an anniversary or Christmas, but if they don't have a deadline, maybe you want to set yourself a deadline. I do this as like a try and get it done by this date, and it doesn't always happen, but maybe you're more disciplined than me. Then you want to write down the agreed price. So make sure, if you can, that you have the agreed price in writing in some kind of communication with them, like an email or a text. So if you've spoken to them on the phone, write them an email just saying, just following up, this is what we discussed, this price. Just helps to make sure that everyone is on the same page, and when it comes to sending an invoice, they're not surprised and you don't feel bad that you're charging what you said but they forgot. So definitely try and get it written down. And in that discussion, also say plus postage. People will be happy to pay £20 postage if that's what it costs to send it safely. If you think it will be more, just mention that and make sure that they're okay with it. So the next thing is confirmed and done. These are little tick boxes that I like to do. So when you're taking in all this information for a commission, it might not be confirmed yet, but still take it all down until you have that, yes, I'm happy with the price, yes, go ahead, then tick confirmed. Then you know that you're definitely going to do it and going to get paid for it. Sometimes I use colour coding for this next bit of everything is green when it's done. Everything is red when it's not done. This always just feels good to like tick it off, to do like a final, it's done, it's gone, next. You can highlight it in green, you can cross it out angrily, or you can just tick it off, and then you know that it's completed, you've sent it, and you're good. So in terms of payment information, you might be taking a deposit. I would recommend that you take a deposit before you start, especially if you don't know the person. So you might put that in the description, like deposit 20% taken on this date, and then you know that you're not going to forget that they've paid that. And then once they've paid the full amount, you can write a little P next to done, just to make sure that you will remember that they have fully paid for it, you've finished it, you've sent it, they're happy, blah, blah, blah. So that's all the information that I take to onboard a commission client. As I said before, I have a free PDF for you to print out so you can fill it in with great ease. You don't have to make your own spreadsheet. You can just download that down below. You'll find a link and it'll take you there. When you get a lead come in for a commission client, I would 100% recommend speaking to them in person. So either face-to-face or on the phone. The reason that I do this is because it creates a very personal interaction that is really important. Commissions are so personal, and you're basically creating something that will be an incredibly valuable memory or significant piece of art for a person. And so to make it human to human contact, it just elevates the value that they're getting from you. So I would definitely do that. I know a lot of artists don't like speaking on the phone and don't want to have that interpersonal contact, but it definitely helps a lot to just elevate the value that you're bringing. And people that ask for a commission generally will be quite happy to talk to you on the phone about it, and they get to express themselves through their own words and not just on an email or a text message. You can't get a lot of the emotions out of it. So I definitely think that you should endeavour to do that. Quite often someone will email me about a commission, then I'll tell them, give me a call, this is my number, and we'll talk more about it. And then they call me at their convenience, and it works really well. I'm going to be making videos in the near future about how to get more commissions and how to find your clients. So stick around if you like the sound of that. And anyway, I will leave you to it. Have a lovely day, and thanks for watching. Bye.